Oh man, hyper-woke Netflix thought they really got the better end of the deal on the Barack and Michelle Obama deal. I mean, how can you go wrong? Barack and Michelle Obama have a Hollywood presidency. They were made for TV, right? It was perfect. Now they would have one of the most powerful propaganda streaming services at their disposal. Here in 2018, they minted a $100 million deal with Barack and Michelle Obama. When Netflix could do no wrong, they would make scripted and unscripted series, as well as docuseries and documentary films. How'd that work out exactly? Well, they gave us trash like Leave the World Behind, a movie about not trusting white people. Well, write what you know, right? Like, right? Remember this scene?
I'm asking for you to remember that if the world falls apart, trust should not be doled out easily to anyone, especially white people. Even Mom would agree with me on that.
Well done, Michelle Obama. We can see your subtle writing in this show. This show, along with everything else that the Obamas have touched, everything. Go ahead and check the Rotten Tomato meter. And they've had their fingers in a lot of the little pies at Netflix and given an opportunity to be producer, whatever, stupid Hollywood language, all the billions of names at the end of a movie. They slap the Obama name on something if they want to get extra buzz, and it always ends like this. Always. People hate it. They've had no hits. They've had nothing. It hasn't worked out great for them. But it has made Netflix incredibly political. You know, it's created a world where Netflix not only is wildly expensive because they have to dole out hundreds of millions of dollars to the Obamas, right? Like, what the hell have you done? Did anybody sign up for Netflix because of the Obamas? Has a single American been like, the Obamas, time for me to crack open the wallet and get myself a Netflix? Netflix raises prices again, mocked by rival streaming site. Look at this. The Obamas join Netflix right here, and then Netflix doubles its prices. Here we go. Netflix, $7 a month in 2011. Now $20 a month. That's up 150% in 15 years. Everyone hates Netflix. Raising their prices. Premium Netflix is $25 a month. You gotta pay for Michelle's podcast. Raising my price from free to free. That's Tubi. Okay. Happy free streaming day. Oh, wait, that's every day. That's Tubi. Netflix transgender workers are set to stage a walkout over Dave Chappelle, probably inspired, frankly, by the Obamas. Transgender employees at Netflix staged walkout. Look at this. There they all walked out. My goodness. Look at that. Very angry. Mean. How dare they? Dave Chappelle, he said a mean joke about us. The company's CEO told employees to be comfortable living with titles you strongly believe have no place on Netflix. Oh, okay. Well, like, since when? So we're going to shut down. I mean, whatever you think about Dave Chappelle, he is the single most financially successful comedian probably in world history, right? With the Chappelle Show and all of the stand-up specials. So we're going to shut down the most bankable comedian in world history for this. Pretty bad idea, Netflix, goofball. This is Reed Hastings, the company's co-CEO. Keep that name in mind because something amazing happens to Reed Hastings because of all this woke trash. Netflix did not win the Warner Brothers acquisition. They lost the Warner Brothers acquisition to Paramount. Susan Rice is on the board of Netflix. They signed a huge deal with the Obamas. This is all about Obamas taking over media. This deal did not go through. The Trump administration said they would block it, destroy it. They went to Paramount instead. They still hired anti-Trump, anti-Christian, anti-MAGA Alan Richson for a survival show. And what happens to Netflix stock? You know, it's the tale as old as time, dude. Look at this. Let's go ahead and check in on Netflix stock in the last couple of days. Oh, no. Dun, 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 dun. What is this? What happened, Netflix? Oh, no. Netflix stock is tanking following their Q2 operational income, expected to be coming hundreds of millions below estimates. Leftist Trump-hating founder Reed Hastings is also leaving the board. Netflix is finding out that Americans are sick of their woke BS. Well. Remember the whole cancel Netflix thing? Yeah, we were all about it, right? This is a company that is more than any other company, I think, on earth, more than Disney, who has actually made a big public demonstration of stopping inserting trans ideology into children's entertainment. Netflix does it every second of every single children's show that you could possibly find on the streaming platform, and it is grotesque. This is why we canceled Netflix in our family. That's why we should cancel Netflix. There was a massive cancel Netflix campaign that led to Netflix collapsing in the stock market, and also having what I would assume to be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people cancel their subscription. Also, Netflix employees celebrated Charlie Kirk's murder as a matter of fact. I canceled my Netflix subscription last year, and I hadn't even noticed. In fact, it's been pretty awesome watching stuff from Angel Studios. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Netflix CEO Reed Hastings resigns from its board after 29 years. Yikes. This is a huge shakeup. Of course, Reed Hastings is a massive lib, big-time lefty, absolute pathological, funds every single Democrat campaign, and Netflix stock through the floor. Look at this red candle of death. Whew. Netflix falls close to 10%. The company also announced that Reed Hastings is stepping down from the board. Netflix not doing great. See that? Boom. Stay down, ladies and gentlemen. Netflix is done terrible because everybody is sick of this. They're sick. They're tired. Whether it's Disney, whatever entertainment industry and company, like as the entire card and decks get reshuffled, people are really quite sick of divisive politics in our entertainment. I said this a lot. Like, the answer to Bud Light putting Dylan Mulvaney on a can was not to put Trump on a can, even though you'd probably sell a lot of those cans. It was just stay out of divisive politics altogether. Netflix can't do that, and so their stock is collapsing, and their entire brand is collapsing. And unless you pull a Disney, which Disney is right now desperately, rabidly trying to reverse course on so many different fronts, it's hard to really count. Mass layoffs, fixing the Star Wars land, reintroducing gendered language, cutting all of the alphabet madness out of all of their children's entertainment. Disney's like desperately trying, like deleting all of Marvel Phase 4, desperately trying to get rid of DEI and all wokeness in the company. You have to do that to stay in business. That is the business model. Eliminate as swiftly as you can and Netflix won't do it because it's run by the Obamas. And so that's what you get. We haven't said it in so long on the show. Go woke, go broke. Feels good.